Hey, what's up guys? So it looks like the first round of Uniden R8s are finally starting to go out and people have started receiving their detectors. Yay, awesome, that's great. That said, there's also some, say, bumps in the road that it looks like people are starting to experience. First off, as far as deliveries, it looks like there's some issues actually getting these detectors delivered. Some of the distributors were promised, this many detectors, but Uniden is only sending them this many. And so they're like, well, I've already, done pre-orders, I've already done the credit card authorizations, that kind of stuff, and I'm not getting the detectors. And so some of the pre-orders, unfortunately, are being canceled because of this. I don't know exactly what's going on. It seems like Uniden took some of those detectors that they'd promised to some of the dealers and just started selling them direct on their own website. I don't know if that was a miscommunication. I don't know if it was intentional to get higher margins. I don't know if it was a mistake. I don't know exactly what was going on, but it seems like some of the detectors, from what I understand, that should have been given to dealers as their allocations are being sold direct on Uniden's website. So there's some issues, and so for those of you guys who are now getting the cancellation emails, that seems to be what's going on, so that's a bummer. And then for those of you guys who've actually started receiving the detectors, especially if you ordered on Uniden's website, when they started doing that, I actually posted on Facebook that they were starting to have detectors available on their website too. I've been on vacation the past 2 weeks, and so I just did a quick Facebook post about that and Twitter and that kind of stuff. Anyways, people have started receiving their detectors. Yesterday, the first day that people started getting them, I heard 3 reports of display failures with the detectors, where people unboxed the detector, put them on the windshield, started driving with them, and shortly after they started driving, the display failed. So no more display. You can still hear the alerts, you can still detect radar, but you can't see the alerts, you can't go into the menu, can't do anything. People have been trying to adjust brightness, doing factory resets, all this kind of stuff, but it seems like the display failed. And so far we've had 3 reports of that so far. If that happens, you can reach out to Uniden's customer service. It looks like people are actually having to pay for return shipping, which is kind of weird. You would think that Uniden would cover the return shipping, but you're having to pay for the return shipping, and then Uniden, I guess, would send you a replacement. There's limited inventory, so I don't know exactly how the replacements are going to work, but in case you run into that issue, maybe something to be aware of. In a way, it kind of reminds me of like when the V1 Gen 2s first came out. They had a couple different display issues, and quite a few detectors actually had display failures. Luckily, Valentine did a good job of addressing the issue and taking care of their customers, and I hope that Uniden does the same thing as far as taking care of affected customers and fixing the issue so it doesn't happen again. And so just wanted to mention this seems to be kind of an early issue that people are reporting, is this display failures, assuming you're able to get the detector. Something else to be aware of, if you go take a look on Amazon, there's a company that's actually a third-party company that is selling R8s. They're charging $50 more. The detector's supposed to retail for $6.99. They're charging $7.49 on Amazon. Again, just raising the price to make more money. So this whole thing is a bit of a mess, to be honest. Yeah, so anyway, stuff is going on, I guess, and I just wanted to kind of share, like, hey, here's a quick update as far as what we're seeing as just outsiders, like, you want detectors, you want to buy them, here's different spots. You can go third-party dealers, Uniden sells them on their website, get them on Amazon, but there's various issues that people are seeing as far as availability, as far as pricing, and as far as initial detector reliability. And so, yeah, I guess just a quick video to report about all that. For more information about this, there's a whole big discussion on RDF. I'll link down in the video description to the thread to where if you'd like to discuss this more or whatever else, you can head on over there. And so, yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully Uniden will get this all squared away in terms of taking care of their dealers. If they promised detectors that should have been allocated to those dealers, hopefully they can get it. I know there's issues with like credit card authorizations are only good for about 30 days and then they expire. And so hopefully Uniden can make this right as far as getting the promised detectors to their dealers and also taking care of any customers that are affected. And also hopefully making sure that their different dealers are sticking to MAP. A lot of times there have been issues with like detector prices falling and they've been trying to keep the detectors at MAP. And it's interesting now to see prices actually going up, supply and demand or whatever else. But anyway, yeah, I guess a little bit bumpy here with this initial launch, but I'm hoping that as time goes on, this gets corrected. And so, yeah, that's just a quick update as far as that. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.